Hey, ladies and gents, we are back again with another episode of Best Buds Talk. I'm Danny.
And I'm Javi.
And happy Cinco de Mayo, y'all.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Man, at first, when somebody asked me about Cinco de Mayo, and I was like, that's an American holiday. I go, it's just a day for all the alcoholics to have a day to have an excuse to drink.
Yeah.
And that's it, just like 420, we get at 420.
Oh, yeah,
and on Cinco de Mayo, this is it.
All right.
But, bro, I was wrong.
Yeah, it's actually the date that Mexico won against France in the war of, I believe it was like 1860-something.
Yeah, something like that.
1862?
1862? Yeah, May 5th, 1862, dude. But, dude, I swear to God, I thought it was just like,
an American-made holiday?
Yeah, let's remember that every restaurant right now has half-off drinks, tacos.
Oh, yeah. There was a place that my friend shared close by where they were giving away free tacos at 4:30.
Bro, I should have went. I started craving meat.
Bro, right now I got the munchies, so it'd be the perfect time to eat some.
Dude.
Get some tacos.
For real.
Yeah, but we have King Leo's at the house, so that's all we need. Oh, yeah.
That's what's up.
No, I'm not really always up on holidays and when the holiday is or whatever, but earlier I was driving around and I kept seeing cars with Mexican flags on them. I'm like, damn, that's a huge flag, I'm like, all right. But I wasn't thinking, normally I don't keep up to date with when the next holiday is or nothing like that. So I seen that car pass by with the flag. And then later on, I just kept seeing like 4 cars in a row going by with the Mexican flag on their cars.
You thought we were going to war?
Huh?
You thought we were going to war?
No, I was just tripping out. I was like, because I was thinking, it's today Cinco de Mayo. It was just like, okay, another day. And then I seen the cars passing by with the flags. And I'm like, oh shit, that's right, it's Cinco de Mayo. I think they were going to Hard Park too.
True.
Yeah, but oh man, tacos do sound good right now though.
Tacos sound fucking amazing.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm itching right now.
You're what?
I'm itching. I'm being a fat ass.
Well, we just finished smoking.
I know, right?
I got the munchies bad.
You know what? It was because it was that bud that you gave me. I didn't get the munchies from the other bud.
It was pretty good.
It was really, really good. You know what? Matter of fact, I think we said it before, but we'll go ahead and say it again. How did they say it? It slaps.
It slaps.
It slaps.
Yeah.
But it slaps. But so let's talk about a little bit of conspiracy theories, dude.
Yeah.
So let's go into about Have you ever heard about Wizard of Oz, bro?
Yeah, I've heard of the story in the movie. I'm not really fresh on it. It's not fresh in my memory, but I remember watching it and the characters in it. So
from what I've heard, there's a little dark history on it. It's about a Munchkin who didn't get his role or whatever, end up committing suicide on set.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so in the 1938 movie Wizard of Oz, when they're right after they find the Tin Man and they're getting ready to walk away, in the background you see him like climb up and hang himself. Bro, I had the VHS movie back then and I used to rewind it after. Like when I heard about it, I went to go look.
Right.
And you see it, bro.
You see him hanging?
You actually see him hang, bro. And like it's like in the very background, bro.
Damn. I didn't know that. I knew the movie, but I didn't know that happened. What website is that on?
Website?
Yeah.
What else say? I would say I'll send it to you, but
it's the history of yesterday.
No, was it careberryauthor.com?
Yeah, I'm not sure where that's at on here.
Yeah, my laptop's acting kind of goofy, man. It's not letting me send anything. Like,
yeah, my phone's not connecting to my computer either. But yeah, I'm pretty sure other movies have their own conspiracies too, which I'm actually gonna look up right now to see what other movies had something like that happen. Oh, well, one of them was Superman, Christopher Reeves, or there was it was called the Curse of the Superman, and whoever played him, something bad happened to him or something like that.
I never heard of that.
No? Okay. The curse is often invoked whenever misfortune is experienced by actors and other personnel who work on Superman adaptations. So much so that some talent agents cite the curse as the reason of the difficulty in casting actors in the role in live-action feature films. A more prosaic explanation for the alleged curse is that given the high number of people involved in the many adaptations and treatments of the Superman story over the years, a number of significant misfortunes would inevitably occur, as they would do in any substantial sampling of random individuals.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that right there is wild.
But there's a lot of creepy shit, bro. Like, didn't they say something like happened when they made the Passion of the Christ?
What happened?
Like the Passion of the Christ movie, didn't they say some shit happened?
Probably. I'm not sure. Let's see. What was Passion of the Christ?
Yeah.
I'm searching it up on Google. I want to put conspiracy next to the Passion of the Christ. Like nothing would pop up. You know, like certain things, like they don't populate on purpose. I feel like that's what they were doing right here. Passion of the Christ, star pushes false. What the heck? It says Jim Caviezel, who played Jesus in Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ, hogged a Quanon? Conspiracy theories about child trafficking in a virtual appearance late Friday. Yeah, I'm not sure. But there was a movie on Netflix called, I believe it was Hollywood or something like that. And that movie was basically showing how supposedly in the Hollywood industry, like for a guy to get a role, like a good role, they would have to do something for the higher ups. It's like sexually. And they would get roles. And one of the people that was named the show, I guess he was an actual person. And they had him do some... Oh, you know the guy from the Big Bang Theory? The real, like, super weird, nerdy one?
Yeah.
But he's funny, though. Oh, Sheldon. He was supposed to be the guy who pulls strings behind the scenes for people to get movies and parts and stuff.
Yeah.
And the name of the actor, or the name of the character in the movie, or in the show, actually, there was an actual actor by that name.
What do you mean?
Let me see if I can find it. No way. I could read a better explanation of it. Let's see. Netflix show Hollywood? Yeah, it is. Yeah. There it is. Well, this is a short explanation. Basically, it says, in post-World War II Hollywood, aspiring actors and filmmakers will do almost anything to make their showbiz dreams come true. But there's scenes of, men orgies and that kind of stuff, doing sexual favors for people.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And it's crazy.
Bro,
it says that that's supposed to be how it was back then. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But it was a good show, though. I mainly watched it because of the aesthetics, how it's old school looking. What are you going to say right now?
I want to hear something really crazy. I'm trying to look it up right now. So, the movie Pinocchio, right?
Yeah.
Bro, check this shit out. So, apparently, it was like kind of real. It didn't come alive, but you could get the aspect of why they would say it kept saying in the movie, like in the Disney movies, I'm a real boy. Because they said in real life that that puppet master guy or whatever,
yeah,
he made Pinocchio out of slave skin, bro. Kid slave skin.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Child slaves?
Child slave skin. And
what the hell?
He used to like walk it with him, like when he used to walk.
It's Pinocchio. Oh, another one too is how Back to the Future supposedly predicted 9/11. Or even The Simpsons. The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, bro. The Simpsons is a really big one, bro.
Yeah, The Simpsons. The one where they show a magazine or something like that, and it shows a 9, but that's the price for the magazine, and then in the background it had the towers, the Twin Towers. Yeah. It said 9/11 or something like that. But they made a bunch of predictions that turned out to be true.
Not a shit, man.
Didn't you also say that there was a book about that? And it had Trump's son or something?
I think so. Can't exactly remember.
It's like some sort of time traveler.
Yeah, but crazy as shit. And a lot of movies coming out too, man.
What is?
A lot of movies, different movies coming out like in the movie theaters today.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking Marvel. I want to go see Marvel.
You want to go see Marvel?
Marvel. That new, The multiverse one?
Yeah, the Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah.
I want to watch that one too. That was pretty good. Spider-Man was good too, with all the old villains from the other movies, especially Dr. Ock and the Green Goblin. Those two were cool.
Yeah. Do you ever go into a movie and you're watching a movie and you just try to see if there's some meaning to it, like what's going on?
More when I'm high, because I'm like, oh, I feel this guy, or this person, or this girl, or whatever. I've never, when you're in the theater room and at the bottom, left, right, there was always an exit door.
Yeah. I
never took one of those before until like 2 or 3 weeks ago when I went to go watch The Secrets of Dumbledore with Angel. And I always thought it was supposed to be an emergency door, but people just walk out like a regular exit just to go up straight into the parking lot.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. I would always go all the way around.
I went all the way around for the refill.
I usually get the ices, so I don't think I'd be able to get a refill. I don't know if they would say anything if they seen the icy cup.
Right. Are they even really looking though?
Probably not. But by then, most of the time I watch movies at night, so by the time I leave the theater, it's pretty late, like almost closing hours.
Oh shit, dude, this world's going crazy, man. Like going to watch a movie at night, I'm down. Don't get me wrong, I'm not scared, but it's just so crazy now.
Yeah, especially lately, a bunch of stuff that's been happening around town.
But it has been around for fucking like years, man. Cause it's like it's not new, it's not old. It's just like stirring back up. But you can't even like go walking outside, bro.
Yeah.
Like here where we're at, some lady was sexually assaulted by a fucking knife, bro. And just like she just went out for a walk.
Yeah.
It was crazy, dude.
There was another thing that my sister was telling me that she's seen on the news that somebody got shot, or some 14-year-old shot somebody and killed somebody in Panorama.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. It was a 14-year-old. They arrested him, but dude, that's young.
Bro, so yesterday I had to go to Verizon and get my kiddo a fucking phone because she broke it. And while I was in there, bro, there was like a high-speed chase, bro. And it stopped right in front of Verizon and McDonald's over there on like Columbus and Mount Vernon.
Right.
Bro, they fucking pulled his ass out, threw him to the ground, handcuffed him. It was an episode of Cops, bro.
Damn.
It happened so fast I couldn't even be a fucking chismoso and try to pull out my phone.
Yeah.
I was like,
you were the cameraman.
I know, right? Like just in Danny's News.
At the same day too, I seen a bunch of sheriffs go down the freeway going east on the 178.
A lot of shit.
There was a line of sheriffs, like a bunch of them, like 3 or 4 of them. And then not too long ago, somebody was jumping from house to house over there in my neighborhood.
Oh yeah, I heard you tell me about that.
Yeah, the guy had a warrant for his arrest, and so they were chasing him, and they seen him jumping over fences and stuff, and they tried to get into my neighbor's house, and then they jumped over into my house. But from there, I believe they jumped to one of the houses in the back, because that's where they found him. But I was at the house, and I randomly get a knock at the door, and it's one of the sheriffs, and I'm like, what the hell? And so I was like, can I help you? And he was just telling me, it's like, yeah, somebody might want to watch out. Somebody jumped over into your fence. He has a warrant for his arrest, and we're just trying to find him. And he was just like looking around and seeing if there's any places to hide or whatever. And when he realized that he wasn't on my property anymore, he did leave his shirt and his hat. But after a while, like probably 10 minutes passed, and they caught him in one of the houses in the back.
Damn, bro.
But even like you said, your mom sent you a picture of a bunch of sheriffs, right?
Yeah,
there.
but I want to what kind of fucking warrant to point to the fact that they're gonna fucking chase your house down?
I don't know.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Well, what's even more crazy is those fucking bodies that pulled up in the lake in Vegas. And what do you know about that?
I don't know much, but what I am speculating, just because of where it's at and its bodies that are being found, I want to say it's probably mafia related, but I'm not sure. It would make the most sense, especially because around that time the mafia ran Vegas almost completely, and I know they would bury bodies in the desert. So what more perfect place than to put them in the lake, or what was it?
They were in a barrel, bro.
But what was it? Was a lake or was it something?
Yeah, lake.
Okay, yeah, the lake. If anything, there might be more bodies that pop up. I think there was a few people that had said that. No.
Yeah, just imagine, bro. You think to be the person that put those bodies in there, to think that you got away for years later for it to wash out.
Yeah, because I know there's in the mafia you're not supposed to mention what you did because one of wires and two you don't want to be advertising what you did and stuff like that or putting your business out there. But just imagine like certain hits that went down, the people who committed to them were so quiet. Like there was a few of them and they never said anything, and so the case was never figured out, and they get away scot-free. But when you feel and you're older and you're like, all right, I'm good. That's been a while. Nobody seems to find the bodies, so we're going to be good. And then all of a sudden to look in the news that a barrel washed ashore with a skeleton in it, what do you think? What would go through their mind being like, oh shit, that's the body that we put in there, and if they find out,
bro, they're probably like
in prison or something.
No, at the same time, they probably thought that this shit's gonna wash back up.
Mm-hmm.
As years went by, they started noticing like, oh shit, look at a drought. It's fucking the water's drying up, man. Obviously, it's still gonna be in the bottom.
Yeah.
Like if you look on the news and you see the water, bro, you can see how the water level, how far back it's went. So.
Yeah, I seen it on the picture.
At that time, it could have been fucking up there, and they're like, "Yeah, nobody's gonna find it right here."
Yeah, yeah. It seemed like it was drying up almost completely.
50 years later, hey Jimmy, they found the bodies.
They found all kinds of barrels on the ground. Yeah.
I bet Unsolved Mysteries is gonna come back up.
What is
Unsolved Mysteries?
Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder if it was somebody who was sort of dealing with them and they did something that they didn't like and then they were in debt, or I don't know, maybe he disrespected somebody in the mafia and then they just took care of him.
Jimmy couldn't keep quiet. But yeah, bro, fucking there's shit everywhere, bro. Shit everywhere. Like, we even have like our own little secrets here in our own town, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know if you fucking know, but Bakersfield has a little, they not only known for their country music, but there's like a conspiracy theory thing, or, matter of fact, facts, bro, because people wouldn't be fighting this long in jail. So the Lords of Bakersfield is a crime that happened back in the 1980s, bro.
Right.
Like, and it was like the head judge, the head cops, not the head cops, the chief of police,
right?
The head news anchors guy. Basically anybody who was on top were in this group in this group. Yeah. They were considered lords. And, I guess apparently there's tunnels buried underneath Bakersfield, and they will use them for the wrong reasons. They will take kids down there and molest them and kill them, and, and it's just all this crazy stuff. And one person did get away, and he's in jail, bro. He's in jail fighting for his life to get out.
He's still in jail right now?
50 years later, bro. Still fighting to try to get out. And, like, they have him in there for false accusations. Yeah,
because they said that they would just take people and arrest them just because without any evidence, right?
Yeah. And, apparently, they say now, I guess the Lord's moved or whatever. Mm-hmm. But, they say now to this day, bro, like downtown, not downtown, but Oleander area, it's haunted. Like, you go down there at night, walk or whatever, take some pictures, you'll hear kids laugh or something, or you see like the spirits still there.
Yeah.
Because they're still down there. There was they said there's a tunnel, they can't find it though. Like then it goes in kind of like, how real is it? Right. Because there's a tunnel that goes from the courthouse to the downtown Oleander where the judge lived, bro. And I on YouTube I've seen some videos of this guy trying to do a interview.
Yeah.
He's in Oildale, bro, and he's asking some old timers, if you guys are in Bakersfield, bro, you guys, ask somebody who's been around in the 80s. That would be, older, so you have to ask more of an older person.
Yeah.
And just ask them about the Lords of Bakersfield. What do they think? And do they feel like it's real or something like that? I think it's real, because I seen some videos of some guy doing a documentary.
Yeah.
And, basically when he was trying to interview a guy, he was just like, nah. He's like, shut up, like, stop talking about it. We just leave it alone already. Mm-hmm. And it draws up questions. Why doesn't anybody want to talk about this?
Yeah,
and it's crazy. And in November 2021, they just opened up a trial again for that guy to try to fight to get out to clear his name.
What jail is he in right now?
To tell you the truth, I can't tell you what probably jail.
Right.
But I'll probably say Laredo. This is the closest one, right?
Yeah. Dude, when I heard about that story, because usually I dive really deep into the Italian Mafia in New York and stuff, and I watch a lot of videos of that. And I know that in New York also, the group, the Freemasons, they say that they had a whole, they had underground tunnels, whole like structured underground. And I thought that's where the Freemasons would go because they had a lot of money and they were able to build like their own space underground. Then I heard of this recently. I went to one of the bars on Baker, and that's supposed to be the historic spot here in Bakersfield. That was the first main street of this town, and you had a bunch of bars and other stuff, which it's pretty run down right now. But if somebody were to go over there and clean it up, it would look nice for sure. But I was over there in one of the bars, and the lady that was there, she was drinking, and I sat down because that's where I met Rodrigo for a drink, and I was there for a few minutes, and I was just talking about how, I like the building was nice, the setup was nice, the way the bar is set up and everything, and the tables and all that, it was nice. But somehow we got into talking about the history of that place and how Bakersfield was one of the first, or the first street, or one of the first main streets here in Bakersfield. And in that place, that bar, it used to be that it's saloon or whatever it's called. And people would go in there, and behind you'll see where they have the chairs and tables. But there's sort of I don't know how to explain it, like round entrances. But it looks like it could have been a wall there and just a door. And the lady was saying that back then that was the bar, and then those are rooms for the prostitutes to work in. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, in that bar. And also she was saying that, I remember she mentioned about, because it was me, Rodrigo, and two of his friends, and they were talking about leaving, and she's like, oh, you're leaving already? And she was like, no, not yet, in a bit. And I believe she asked why. And then the lady's like, oh, cause this place is fucking haunted. I don't want to leave here, or be left here with the ghosts and the spirits and all that. And she's Christian. She seemed pretty religious because she kept saying like, oh, when this happened and I did my prayers, like this happened and I did my prayers. But she was saying that it's haunted there. She'll hear stuff. She'll hear noises. And then there's also a basement or something, an entrance to a basement. When you go down there, you feel the cold is like super cold. So, when they say when there's a ghost around or some sort of spirit, like the air becomes cold. Yeah. So that. And then she also said that there's a bunch of, which I've heard before, tunnels underground here in town, but that there was a whole city underground. And the people that work for Bakersfield, the city, they have the plans and all that, how the underground city is built.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
And then I would assume that Bake would be the main street for all that. Under there would be the main place. But that would be so cool to be able to go down there, though.
Right, dude? Like, I know in my old high school, bro, there's tunnels that go from underneath. They go to the hospital and shit.
Yeah.
But that's fucking crazy, bro. Like, and, dude, these people were untouchable. Unfucking touchable. Like, this guy tried to make a book about it. His book's on Amazon. It's called Lords Part 1.
Yeah.
And check it out. Like, it's a pretty pricey book. But like I said, you can't put a price on quality.
Yeah.
It's $165.99 going on online right now.
What was the book called again?
Lords Part 1. You can buy it on Amazon. And you'll get a lot of good reviews on there about like how accurate everything is about Bakersfield and everything, about what these lords did. And then it's just like, just to know that I live in this city and that happened, it's like, that shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude, I was saying, Like, I made a comment last time that I said that's probably why there's a bunch of pedophiles around here.
Right?
Yeah. What was that other book that we were talking about yesterday that was just an adaptation of it? Oh, wait, yeah. You didn't you say he was getting strange messages and stuff like that?
Yeah. That's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that one, or there's it's Bakersfield's Boys Club.
Yes, that's the other one.
Yeah. So Bakersfield Boys Club. So like it's pretty much on point too. It's going for $18.99 on Amazon.
Right.
But it is another book that will give you more of an insight about what happened in Bakersfield. It's a true crime murder mystery where you'll be able to find out more about boys of Bakersfield. It's kind of weird saying it like that.
Yeah. It says true crime and murder mystery readers alike will find Bakersfield Boys Club a riveting winner. Widmess book review. Because of the fantastic plot, amazing writing style, and phenomenal characters, I rate Bakersfield Boys Club 4 out of 4. Let's see. The Eagle returns with an addictive novel of psychological suspense about one woman's battle against a sinister clique of powerful men who've corrupted her son. It's 1978 in Bakersfield, California, where oil is king and country music rules. Suzanne, a widow struggling to raise her teenage son Danny, discovers the stabbed and beaten boy of her neighborhood, Reggie. Early on, Danny is a suspect, but police back off when the club, a secretive group of powerful men, shields the boy. As Danny is drawn ever more tightly into the club's coils, Suzanne is blocked at every turn in her fight to free him. But even her steamy affair with Pete, father of a murdered teen, can divert Suzanne as she risks everything, home, job, and second chance to love to save her son. Based on a series of real-life California murders, Bakersfield Boys Club will keep you reading along after clock strikes midnight. There's another description to this book that I read yesterday that was a bit better, but basically this book is supposed to be based on the events that happened in the 80s and the 70s.
Yeah.
With the Lords.
And bro, I swear to God, I asked my mom, but she denies it now. But I swear I remember one time she told me that my godmom's uncle was friends with one of the Lords. And that all of it's real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Dude, imagine. I mean, that sounds just as bad as Chicago. Because the government in Chicago is super corrupt over there.
Fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
See, corruption's everywhere, man. It really is. And it's like, sometimes it's like, God, now you gotta watch who you talk to, bro. But yep, guys, that is a little bit of a dark history of Bakersfield. You know, just proves that, you know, there's darkness everywhere. Yeah. People are gonna try to shut you up. And that's why you gotta just don't shut up. Face that shit.
And it's just crazy to think how well they've kept it tight. Because I've recently found out in the last few years, I never knew that happened here. And then not too long ago, I started hearing people talk about, I think you mentioned it actually, and then how they were just a powerful group here in town who consisted of like the main people from the government here.
Yeah.
They had the power to use all the equipment and the real estate and the money to make some sort of city down underground. It's crazy.
And then that guy who's trying to clean his fucking name, like, come on, man. Like, you guys already know that there was some shit going on.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But might as well clear them up. Yeah. But at the same time, I hear that they can't find some of the tunnels, bro. They can't find where they're buried at. Like,
who?
Like law enforcement and stuff. Like, they seal the tunnels in certain spots and you can't find it. That's what I hear. Till one day we have an earthquake and fucking one caves in. It'd be like on that part of the Jeepers Creepers when they find the fucking house with all the fucking skin on the ceiling and shit.
I haven't watched that movie.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies I haven't watched. But you're saying, I'm sorry, I'm a little high, and when I'm high I tend to forget some things, but you were saying, we're talking about the movie right now.
Jeepers Creepers movie, how you didn't see it?
Before that.
Tunnels caving in?
Yeah, you said something about somebody dead. You couldn't find something?
Oh, like they couldn't find the bodies. They can't find the ways of the tunnels because, like...
Whose body?
there's kids' bodies buried in the tunnels, bro. That were never recovered.
Dude, that's horrible. Imagine living in a city where those people are the main people that are in the group, and they could just have you arrested and put you away and not have you testify just so they could get away with it. That's some fucked up shit.
Bro, what's more fucked up is that this is not even really being addressed. Like, they're keeping it, like, still hush-hush. Wouldn't have you really heard it on the news or anything?
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. Back to that guy trying to clear his name. Because I guess he got away, right? Yeah. He's one that got away. And another one, a real big one, right around that time with the Lords of Bakersfield, there was a big witch hunt. They call it the witch hunt in Bakersfield.
Right.
Now, the witch hunt in Bakersfield is when they falsely accused a father for molesting his children, and he was fighting to clear his name as well.
Jeez.
And it was right around that time as well. But so far, the Lords of Bakersfield, bro, that's the biggest one, man, and prove that power could let you do stuff, and it shouldn't be done that way.
Especially back then, bro. Just the people with more money, they just weren't questioned. And it's unfortunate us living here that's the origin of the city, but that's just what it is. Well, not the origin, I'm sorry, but the history, part of the history here.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing, like you got the main people up in office fucking kidnapping children and raping them and stuff. There was something else I heard, supposedly, that in the McDonald's play pits or play places, in the ball pit, that there's been children that have gone missing there. Supposedly, there's a trap door down there, and then the kids will go in there, and I guess they open that door, and they just snatch the kid from under there, and the kid goes missing in the ball pit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but
I've heard kids drowning in them. I know, right? I know. But that's why they started taking the balls out, bro. Because some fucking little kid went in there. I can't breathe. Fucking drowning and shit.
Well, I think that little ball pit was actually pretty fun. I remember going in there when McDonald's used to be in the other position on Columbus. Now it's on the corner that it's at now, but a little over.
Yeah.
The 99-cent store. And I used to play in there and do that. That place was fun. The ball pit. I used to love going into the ball pit.
Dude, that one had a lot of balls at the time. Yeah. Those were the times.
You could sneak in there. That was cool, bro. And then now they have that whack-ass place at the new location.
The fucking ridiculous parking.
Especially if you're trying to get into the drive-thru. That's horrible. If you try to go through the drive-thru, it's better if you go through the Mount Vernon side, because if you go to the main entrance, you're gonna wait forever if anybody lets you into that line.
Right.
Yeah. It's horrible parking design.
They should just re-fucking do it. They should just redo it.
Yeah. I know they moved Chase.
True.
They moved Chase from Mount Vernon over here to Oswald.
That was a bad spot to have a bank right there, too.
Huh?
It was a bad spot.
That place was pretty small, too. The parking for that was pretty small. And the building.
Used to get fucking hella packed.
Heck yeah. And then it was horrible, too, for the ATM, the drive-in, or the drive-thru ATM. That line was horrible, because it would go all the way around, and if there was a giant line, it'd go into the main street.
Bro, and then it was so fucking slow. I remember when I used to have Chase.
Yeah.
It was really slow. I used to get like anxiety.
And now, I don't know if you've seen the new design now on Oswald.
No.
It's pretty nice. The drive-thru too, it's a lot longer. It's similar to, I want to say, Bank of America's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, how it has two of them. Oh, well, I mean, they'll have two, but just the little driveway thing. That was pretty cool. And then it's in a bigger parking lot, so there's going to be a lot more space to park at than when it used to be in this location.
Bro, fucking having the ability to hurry up and go to a bank and rush back out is the best ever.
And do what?
Just to go in and out of a bank is the best ever. I hate going to a bank and having to stay there too fucking long. Like, I keep thinking this place is going to get robbed. I'm going to be right here in the middle of this bitch. I got shit to do today.
Fuck. I've seen stories like that, too, where thieves will go find out where somebody who works at a bank lives, and then stalk them and break in and then threaten them to go into the bank and just rob a whole bunch of money and take it out, or else they would explode the bomb that's around their vest. They would strap a bomb to them.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, in and out. Dude, money is starting to disappear anyway, so.
Yeah. I honestly thought cryptocurrency would be a little bigger right now. Like, if there was more places that would accept cryptocurrency, but there isn't at the moment. Cash is still pretty good right now, you know? Like, a good source of spending your money, or a good way of spending your money.
Yeah.
I know, becoming a barber, that's almost... I know you could have a machine to read cards and stuff, but a lot of times that's cash. You handle a lot of cash in that.
Yeah. I remember my barber, he was accepting card for a little bit. They switched off. Well, it wasn't even card, it was you paid through the app.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not even sure if my barber has that option. I always just get money out and pay him.
True.
But now I don't have to pay anybody because I get my haircuts for free. If I let a customer cut it. I mean, not a customer, student cut it. But yeah, bro, speaking of school, you know, it's getting pretty late here. I gotta put all this away soon so I can go and sleep, and because I got school in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, man, I feel like this was a short and sweet one, you know? It was interesting information.
Oh, yeah,
and
dude.
History, but it was a little shorter. But no, I mean, it was still good talk, still interesting facts. I do want to order some of those books and read them just to see what they're about, and somehow try to find more information about what happened during that time, you know.
Yeah, most of I probably want to go to Barnes and Nobles though to go try to get the book though. 163 is kind of kicking it for me.
Yeah.
Like,
or you know what? Somebody who I used to work with, she sent me a website where you could find books that are used in good condition.
Oh.
I'll have to send it to you. Send you the link and see if you could check it out there.
You want to check that out?
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. You know, I think we could end it here. Is there anything you want to add?
Everybody out there, be safe. Lock your doors. You never know. We could have a repeat, but this world's crazy right now. Just be safe. Pretty much it.
Yeah, seriously. A lot of shit has been happening lately, and like I said earlier, not so long ago, I had a knock on the door with the sheriffs coming, telling me that somebody had jumped over the gate into our property, and even my mom was talking about how she can't even trust having my niece out there because she takes care of her sometimes. But having my niece out there, and you're not even safe at your own house because somebody could just hop over the fence and, you know, who knows what the hell they're going to do. But you guys watch out, be safe, drive safe, because there's a lot of dumb idiots that drive here in town too that put other people in danger. So yeah, just be safe, be careful. Take care, and until next time, thank you for listening to your best buds. We're out.
Hi,